Hi, in this video I'll show you how to use the new watercolor Photoshop action. With this action we'll be turning images into cool watercolor paintings. So before we load up the actions, let's view few examples. With this effect we'll be turning an image like this into something like this, or from this to this. Okay, let's now load up the action. Go to Windows, Actions. The action panel will open up. Now click this flyout list and select Load Actions. Now click Watercolor Action and click Load. You can see that the watercolor action has been loaded up. It contains two actions, the watercolor small and the watercolor large. I recommend using watercolor small for images having width lesser than 2000 pixels, and use watercolor large for images with width more than 2000 pixels. Okay, so let's now load up our image. Okay, there are a few things we need to note over here. First is that the image mode should be RGB, and also click this flyout list and click panel options and make sure add copy to copied layers and groups is checked. And also this image should be set as a background locked layer. If you see something like this, then you can change it to a background layer by going over here, layer, new, background from layer. So this turns it into a background image. Okay, now let's check the image size. It's 1920 pixels, so I'll be using the watercolor small. Let's click the play button and let's wait for some time for the action to finish. Okay, so this is the final watercolor effect. You can see over here applied onto the image. Let's just collapse this style effects groups. So all these main elements are grouped into this main elements group. This is the canvas texture and this is the color styles, 10 color styles given. So this main elements group, this high pass layer gives the watercolor glow effect. You can change the opacity, turn it off. Let's try something. Yeah, let's hide it, and you can see the effect turning off. Also you can select the layer mask, take a soft rounded brush, lower the opacity and select color black and try drawing on the layer mask. Hide areas that you don't want. You can also create a cool vignette effect with this if you want one. Okay, let's revert it. Now this is the large soaked layer. It creates this smudged watercolor effect. You can turn it off. It accents the highlights. Let's give a look. It creates the highlights more prominent. You can also turn the opacity down a bit if you want to accentuate the highlights. Okay, the canvas texture is easily editable. It's a smart object rendered with smart filters. You can double click on the filter gallery, and double clicking on it will bring up the filter edit window. Over here you can tweak the relief, change the scaling and also the texture. Let's just adjust it a bit. Okay, so here you can see the changed texture. Let's revert it. Okay, so now these are 10 color effects. The style one is selected by default. You can change between others by simply toggling the visibility. Also you can mix and match different styles together. It can create cool new effects. Also, you can change the gradient map layer provided. Click on the color stop. Just a minute. Yeah, click on the color stop and change your color. Okay, let's just revert it. So this is the master levels layer. You can double click to bring up the levels panel. You can change the master brightness for the overall image. And finally, all these effects are contained into this watercolor group. You can simply hide it or just delete it to show your original background image. So that's it pretty much. Thank you. Have a great day.